What is poppin' YouTube? My name is Dallasthedeal, and I'm hitting you with this new today. Something that I've been doing with a whole bunch of homies of mine is every Thursday we go to our pal Christoph's house and we play some Pokemon TCG. We pretty much just practice for whatever tournament we're about to roll to next. And with the standard format cities in Chicago looming over us at the end of December, we have decided to all start playtesting for Standard. Now, what does this mean? It means that we're all building standard decks, bringing them to Christoph's house, and just playing casual games. Well, our homie JR, Avarin, was saying on Facebook that we should all do a tournament. And so we did a one-pack buy-in tournament. We had 5 people. So one person each round doesn't play. It was 5 rounds, I believe. And I had the great idea of recording the whole thing. So what we're going to be seeing is the first Christoph Open. And there's going to be a different commentator each round. Matt was supposed to commentate this one, but there was an issue with the audio, so I'm recording over it. And what we're going to be seeing is myself on the right playing against JR on the left. JR is playing a Toad Bats deck, and I'm playing Trevenant Gengar. And this was such a fun experience, just recording these games, everyone getting to commentate, everyone getting to play on camera, that I think it's going to be a common thing. So please let me know what you think in the comments section down below about the game, about the quality of the recordings. I know that we're getting some glare at some points, but we should be astute enough to know exactly what's going on and kind of clear that up for you. And as we keep doing more and more of these, we're going to learn little tricks. It's going to be more consistently better quality. And this whole first run was kind of riddled with technical issues, starting off with the first match and Matt's microphone not working correctly. But we have fixed that issue. We will be fixing it in the future. And we're just going to get into some games. So we can see that I'm shuffling up. JR is moving his dice around. And prior to this match, I knew he was playing Toad Bats. We were talking about it. This is a very laid-back league. So I have completed 10 piling my cards. And one thing to note is that all the players are wearing headphones who are on streams. So JR is pumping some hip-hop. I think I'm pumping dubstep or something stupid. And we're just doing that because the commentators are in the other room and we can still kind of hear the commentators if we don't have our headphones in. So, we're pretty much doing this match deaf, so often you'll see each other just point at things, and it's really amazing how much we were able to actually have good games while not being able to communicate with each other. So you can see that JR has his Pokemon Professor mat, which he bought from a Pokemon Professor. And it's probably the best mat I've ever seen. I gotta say, it's my favorite mat, all 151. Christoph puts his phone on the table just to show us that we will be timing this thing. Or wait, no, that's not the timer. I'm actually using his phone to listen to some music. And I think that we're about to call the coin flip. And there's the flip. It is heads. We're going to do the handshake to start off the match, cut each other's decks. I might do some cut commentary here just to take out the shuffling and stuff like that. So we are ready to go. I'm not sure who's going first, but we are going to find out. So I'm drawing my 7 cards. JR's drawing his 7. He's playing with these glossy clear sleeves, so that's kind of a bummer for us because there is a lot of glare there. But I start with a Shaman EX, and it looks like that's the only thing in JR's hand as well. Kind of a bummer. I lay out my prizes. JR is going to lay out his as well. And we're going to get this game going. So I don't know if we shake hands again. No, we don't. I think that we just do... Okay, so it's a double Shaman start. Kind of the dream. That's not really what you want to see in any game. I'm digging for a Trainer's Mail. Hopefully I can get something cool, but I just fail it. I think I drew a bunch of energy and another Trainer's Mail or something. I'm running Trainer's Mail in this deck to increase the chances of my turn 1 Trevenant. Turn 1 Trevenant is always the dream, and I think I get it a couple times in this tournament, but you can see I easily whiff it. I'm going to attach a Floatstone to Shaman. Think about what I want to do next. I'm going to attach a Psychic Energy, and then I pass. I have nothing else. That is a horrible start. JR has a horrible start too. Arguably, it's worse than mine. I think I remember it is worse than mine, but he's just going to attach a water and pass, so I guess mine was technically better. But I top deck a Sycamore, and I have to play it, discarding 2 Float Stones, a Wally, and a Muscle Band. So I'm going to draw a bunch of cards. Drawn 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I draw 3. I draw 3 Versus Seekers, as you can see there. Just an absolutely atrocious start. There's really nothing I can do at that point. JR is probably going to start popping off if I let him, so I'm just going to play 2 Versus Seekers for a Wally and a Sycamore. Yeah, that's really not good. I think that next turn, what I'm trying to do is maybe get a Sky Return after playing a Wally on the Trevenant, so I can get my Floatstone back, get my Trevenant going. Right now, I'm just trying to... Oh, no, I'm just going to Sky Return right away. And get my Floatstone back and everything. And let's see if JR finds a Seismitoad. Oh, he finds a Seismitoad, for sure. He's got the Ultra Ball, discarding a Super Scoop Up, and... What is he going to discard? An Enhanced Hammer. I believe that's the Enhanced Hammer. The sun is hitting this in just the right way where that's really making it hard to see, but it looks like JR is just looking through his deck, and I think he's just going to grab a Seismitoad to start popping off right now. He probably has a double colorless energy to get this lock going, and at this point, I really can't afford a lock. That is why I played the Versus Seeker for Sycamore, because I knew it was probably going to happen. And he gets a double colorless. He's going to Super Scoop Up, and he's going to get heads, so he just gets that Shaman back. He can play it again, and I think that's what he's going to do. He's just going to play a Shaman, set up for 3. And he gets some great stuff off that. He gets a Xerosic, another DCE, and a Professor Birch's Observations. Whether or not he plays the Birch is a big question. I almost wouldn't. You're sitting pretty here, and yep, he just goes for the Quaking Punch. So I'm going to lay a Dimension Valley down. I'm going to play a Trevenant. I can't play items, and now neither can he, but he has some momentum here. I can't play that Floatstone I was able to get, and I think at this point I just have to attach a DCE. We know that JR has the Xerosic in his hand, so it's really, really not looking good for me. I'm going to Shaman, set up for nothing, just in case he's able to KO my Trevenant somehow. And then I'm going to Shaman set up for 1 because I had 2 in my hand. So I was just laying that first Shaman down to set up for another setup, thin out my hand a little bit. You can see this game is going absolutely terribly. So I've drawn 1 card. I'm more than likely just going to Sycamore at this point. We know I Versus Seekered for it last turn in case this exact thing happened. But let's see what I choose to do. I'm thinking hard, and I just pass. I must have something that I really don't want to discard. He's going to Xerosic, the DCE. That is real, real ugly for me. He's going to attach a Water Energy, setting up for a Grenade Hammer. He gets 60 damage onto my Trevenant, and I'm going to Sycamore away. 1 Psychic, 1 Floatstone, another Psychic, 3 Psychics, and I'm playing 6 total Psychic in the deck. And I absolutely draw nothing at all. I draw a Gengar, which is nice, but I really have nothing that I can do with that Gengar. Gengar, Mystery Energy, I just got to kind of wait for him to knock out my Trevenant. He's going to play something here. I don't know if he's going to play that Judge in his hand. He's going to attach a DCE to Shaman. And then he's going to just Quaking Punch, put another 30 onto my Trevenant. And... Or no, he hasn't Quaking Punched yet. He's going to play the Judge, and that's what that card is. That's why we're both shuffling in. Judge is one of the new cards from Breakthrough. This standard tournament does go through Breakthrough. It is not currently the new standard format yet, but we're playing as if it's December, whenever the Chicago tournaments happen. So we're playing with all the Breakthrough cards. We're going to see some Judges. We're going to see Floatstone, obviously, was reprinted in that set. Super Rod as well. It happens in a couple of games. But I draw 4, and I got some stuff, I think. but he's going to just play a Zubat and then put another 30 onto my Trevenant. So that Trevenant is going to be able to live out this turn, but honestly, my days of item lock are numbered. I need to get another Phantump down ASAP. He's pretty much going to run through me with this Toad. You can kind of see that that's what's happening. I do have this Gengar set up, so maybe I can do something crazy. I don't play AZ in this list. I kind of wish I did, and I just attach and pass to JR. And JR is just going to Sycamore away some stuff. And And then in about 45 seconds here, something trips up the recording that messes things up. So he is going to attach a water energy and knock out the Trevenant. So now I've got this Gengar active. I can do the Dark Corridor for 60. I just benched another Trevenant because I'm going to have to do it into a Trevenant, which is a huge bummer. At this point, I'm wishing that JR would hit me with the Lock Ender. And looking back, I should probably Dark Corridor into Shaman to bait him into that 2-prize turn. Because that would be phenomenal, honestly. But what he's going to be doing here is, or what I'm going to be doing here is I'm just going to Dark Corridor into my Gengar, and the recording shuts off right here. So we're going to be right back with the next part. And we are back. So yeah, the video shuts out for a little bit there, but literally the only thing that happened is I Dark Corridored, so there's the 70 total on that Seismitoad, which is poisoned, and he throws a Head Ringer onto my Gengar. We've got the phone there just to show us the time, and I believe that we're about 20-some minutes in the round. It's a 30-minute time limit, I believe. But honestly, if anybody ties here, we're just going to play it out because we don't want to have a tie in a 5-man tournament. So at this point, JR is pretty much just running train on me. He's already taken the first prize with the second one to come soon. He's going to play a Silent Lab. Not that that really matters. It just makes it way harder for me to attack with Dark Corridor because I even have a Head Ringer there. And he's just going to put some Bats damage on me, just spread it around so that his knockouts are easier with Grenade Hammer. He's going to bench another Zubat. Or no, he's going to put down a Miltank. Or is he? Oh, no, he takes that back. And then he just Quaking Punches me. So I'm up to 50 damage on the active Gengar, and I lay down a Phantump, and I play a Wally just to get the other Trevenant out for when he knocks out that active Gengar, which is probably going to happen soon. And I think I just got to pass after this unless I have an energy attachment I can make. Again, I Sycamored away so many energy earlier because I was under item block. I had nothing I could do. JR really did a good job of taking a commanding lead, even though we both had horrible starts. His was almost as bad as mine. But he knew what to play, when to play it, and he knew how to play around a bad start. And that's why JR is a good player. JR is... He's been playing about as long as I have, but he's already shown promise in being able to kind of think about his moves way before they're about to happen. He's going to do 30 damage to my active Gengar, and he's going to play a Professor Birch's Observations. So now my Gengar is up to 90 damage or 80. I believe it's 80 damage. Yep, there's the 6 and 2, the 80 damage, and he flips a head, so he's going to draw 7, I think. Yep, he's going to draw 7. And at this point, he's going to, let's see, what is he going to do here? He's going to just Quaking Punch me again, take the poison damage, and so he's up to 100 damage. If I could somehow get a Muscle Banded Dark Corridor off, I'd be able to knock him out. But right now, he is just going to, I don't even know what he's going to do at this point. He's got a whole bunch of options, and it looks like he's thinking about what he wants to do. He's pretty much got complete board control at this point. Everything either has free retreat or energy on it to retreat. So I can't, have a last-ditch Lysander, which I don't even think I saw any Lysanders this game, but he just hits me with a... Is he going to play a Giovanni? No, it doesn't look like it. It looks like he's favoring the Sycamore. I think he versus Seekered for Sycamore. He's going to play it and draw 7 cards. And we can see he got an Ultra Ball and a Super Scoop Up, so we can get another Golbat. Oh, and he draws heads. Oh, and there it is. Okay, so he flips heads, and he picks up the Seismitoad. Promotes the Crobat. He has a fresh Seismitoad now that he can go down to. And I just extend my hand. I know that JR wins. So JR starts the tournament 1-0, and I start 0-1. Pretty rough, but it was a really good game. 2 item lock decks head-to-head, and I'm having a lot of fun still. I know that he was having a lot of fun doing this. Thank you guys so very much for watching. Please leave a like, comment with what you thought of this game and what you think of this idea in general of, broadcasting this weekly tournament. I loved recording it. I can't stress how much fun it was to you guys. But again, thank you for watching. Sub if you haven't. And the most important thing is that you guys take it easy, keep it steezy.